And we are back. Amazing internet and your beautiful creatures are beyond. I did fix the issue with the sound. Some weird technical stuff happened. Well, what can I do? Such is the game. Let's see what we have here. I brought the fleet. As you can see, I have equipped some interesting weapons, those Omega weapons on this beautiful ship. And we shall play around this one. I also brought this one with us, just in case we need it. We shall see. So let's go to Galatia Academy to start our quest. Dun, 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 dun. Fly faster. Hop, hop, hop. Okay. Captain, your comms officer says it's an academician Sebastian. He'd like to speak to you. Academician Sebastian appears fidgeting in your display. Captain, hello. How are you? He says that stammers. Then stammers. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to tell you, ask you. Provost Baird would like to meet with you concerning a very important development. If you would please come meet her as soon as possible, as soon as at your convenience, that would be wonderful. He pauses for a breath. That's it. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye. You managed to close the comms link with unusually little small talk from Sebastian. Okay, let's inform the agent that Provost is expecting you for a meeting. But let's see if these guys are in the mood for a talk. Nope. Oh, there we go. Hello, Captain, Cory says, her attention on a flickering break of holographic data tables. I'm sorry, I'm so busy. What is it you need? Do you think Baird can be trusted? She looks at you for a moment, then sighs. You know, she'll probably listen to this, right? Well, she knows how I feel, and I'm not going to pretend I believe otherwise. I don't like a lot about what she does and how she does it. Say, about the what will you about the provost? She's effective. I think there's a word missing there. It's better than any alternative I've seen so far. I don't know, she says, making weapons for the hegemony, sector collapse to pre hyperdrive levels, towering AI shards for Tritachyon. I couldn't do that. I don't even know what the Ludics would make of me. Cory gives you a laugh. Put me in a nunnery. Probably might not be so bad. Has Gargoyle been helpful? Oh, very helpful, she says with a smile. You'd get just a really different perspective from Gargoyle. There are so many assumptions, invisible little things we do as an institutional organization without realizing, and also the technical stuff like code. It's been a bit strange. And teamwork, in traditional sense, is mostly out of the question. But if we find a little self contained project for Gargoyle, it can work out great. Thank you for all you've done for us. It could have gone very poorly. Your friend Kevin doesn't seem like the type that would ever work for Bayard. Kevin, she pauses for a moment, looking up and elsewhere. Then she smiles a little and shakes her head. No, he wouldn't. He'd get on bed like a hull bridge. That's for sure. Why do you ask? I was wondering if you would share his views. Ah, she lets an awkward laugh. I see. He has a way of making an impression, doesn't he? That's why he has She shakes her head once, then look at you brightly. A facade pulled over whatever her true feelings are. Well, Captain, she says, I'm not still there in that art collective, am I? I suppose not. The moment draws out. She looks away, then rapidly taps on her lab interface, flooding the view with holographic data tables. I really must be getting back to work. Goodbye. The feed flickers and the generic Galaxia Academy holding signal appears. Cut the links. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, let's inform that we want to go. Oh, the junior academy agent raises their eyebrow at you, making a show of believing your statement while checking the datapad. Oh, you see the truth registered on their face. Oh, yes, immediately. Please, Captain, if you would be so kind as to come in with me right away. We'll get you to your meeting with Provost Baird. You enter the provost office once again. Baird's desk is messier than usual, covered in memory cores, interfacing devices, and an anonymous matter gray case. Good. Now that you're here, I believe Gargoyle should be joining us via comms. Baird's eyes flick, annoyed to a portable holocoms unit on her desk where an image of the hacker's head is intently paying attention to something else. Continue. Bear turns fully toward you and begins her speech. Having examined the decrypted Calicor archive, the caches gargoyles that this catches gargoyles' attention. We now have heard no, we have hard leads on a certain collaboration my predecessor carried out with a senior executive of the Tritakion Corporation. Tritakion pursues research forbidden by the hegemony at a location outside the core walls, refrained to only by the name Alpha Site. The archive communication have been algorithmically stripped of contextual descriptions. However, purposes seeming to relish the moment of knowing something that you do not wait it out. There are many signs that an individual with the surname Astraya is involved. Who are we almost certain is? Gargoyle interrupts. Kelis Astraea, former weapons engineer employed at the Kulan Starforge in the Hybrasil system by Tritak, and rather underpaid in light of how essential the suit seemed to have it through she was to the project. Bert sets her jaw. Thank you, Gargoyle, she says. Kindly elaborate for the captain here. The hacker grins. Love to. So TT fired Callis over some incident, but if you look at her credit records, a couple taps and the display fills with tables and numbers. There are recurring payments. Uh, we're talking massive credits, something to do with Project Ziggurat. Ooh. Whatever that is, we shall find out pretty soon. It sure makes up for her low salary at Kulan, and using one hand to slide the volume control of the holocom unit down low, Bert keeps her gaze on you. We think Kelly Sastraya was promoted to this alpha site, she says. Obviously, there are other involved, but she's a senior ordnance engineer that's clearly connected to the project, and her infosec practices were sloppy. I want you to know that what Tritakion was doing at the Alpha site. Our best lead so far is Kelly Sastraya. Go to Hybrasil and find out where she disappeared to. Someone must know where she's gone or has some evidence of her information. Tritakion watches everyone. Someone will be willing to sell you the information. Continue. Bear turns to the and stares through the shaded diamond matrix window overlooking the annexes and concourses of the Galatia Academy. I'm sure that you can find her for me, Captain, just like you found Cory. Do you have any other leads? For now, Bear says no. Cory's team is looking for on something else that came up in the Calicore archive, but Bareback still rubs her spectacles thoroughly. It would be premature for you to speculate. I shall let you know when it can be put to use, Captain. Do you have any idea what the research was for? I have a strong theory, says Provost, but bu- I don't want to bias your investigation. She gives you a look over her shoulder. Judging by the resources Tritakion put into this project, it will be either a groundbreaking discovery or a vast disappointment. Gargoyle, do you have any information? Any more information? The hacker appears to speak but is muted. Gargoyle's head gives Baird an annoying look. I'm sure you can contact Gargoyle on your own time, Captain, she says without looking at you or at the holocom display. I've got everything I need. Then you should proceed, Captain, says the provost. You feel the doors open behind you, a guard waiting to escort you from the office. So get a lead on the whereabouts of the Calis Astraea. Okie dokie, let's talk to Gargoyle for a moment. Uh, can you help me find Calis Astraea? You ask? Oh joy! Gargoyle rocks back and forth as if in for three frios of ecstasy. That's all it takes. Asking nicely. It's not everyone that can bring themselves to do that. Gargoyle smiles spitefully, then pauses, visibly calms down, and puts on a facade of professionalism. It is an honor to assist you with this mission, Captain. I will do my duty to my utmost. Good. So, can you help me? The officer act in is dropped as the hacker picks up a datapad. This doesn't have to be difficult. It's Tritak. They'll sell anything. Just ask my buddy Arroyo. He's a Tritak goon, top to bottom. He'll know who to bribe. Gargoyle tosses the datapad onto the desk, looking satisfied. Glad I could help, Captain. I'm sure I'll prove essential to your success. Thank you. Um, what was that you were saying about the Project Ziggurat? The provost doesn't think it's important to let me explain, Gargoyle scoffs. Maybe you should just fly off to Hybrasil without knowing anything, but the name of one crackpot weapon engineer. No, go ahead, I'll wait. Tell me how it goes. The silence draws out for nearly 3 seconds before Gargoyle begins ranting again. Of course, he cannot keep his mouth shut. Imagine letting you con me into the data heist of a lifetime. Set a nice fire under the high hegemony chair, didn't it? Then I decrypt the precious archive of the guy whose job she stole, and not asking what I thought of the contents, which I read mostly. Can you believe it? Typical. She thinks she knows everything. The hacker slumps, sulking. I would like to hear about what you found, Gargoyle. Gargoyle looks up at you, yeah? I value your expertise. Ooh, Gargoyle sits up. Thank you, Captain, Project Ziggurat. Now that's a story. Continue. The logs were scrapped pretty hard before even Calicor got to them. I mean, there are the logs between the Tritak contacts and Calicor, and then there's a whole other set of international Tritak comms. Must have had some good connections, probably a mall or three. Those execs would throw each other out the airlock in a second if they thought it boost their own career. And it might. Continue. Anyway, Gargoyle leans in, speaking with quite drama. Project Ziggurat scares them. If you read between the lines, the hacker makes a self-satisfied expression. The initial phase of the project utilizes a handful of AI cores of various grades. Guess what? deleted. Tritachyon thinks they're not supposed to be able to do that, but wobbly hand gesture, negotiable. Amazing what seemingly innocuous hardware can be made to do when you think outside the box. But what makes an AI delete itself? Gargoyle leans in close. Whatever Project Ziggurat is, that's what. Spooky, right? Uh, you've given me a lot of to think about. You're welcome, Captain. Gargoyle leans back, grinning again, and flips through floating holo displays. Okay, cut the comms. Let's see if she. Oops. Let's see if this one has something to say. No, you have nothing to tell me, Corey. Okay, we shall go take the fleet, and we're gonna make a nice, beautiful trip somewhere interesting. And you'll see why I'll take the fleet. Usually, this is not the way you do the mission, but then again, we are unusual and we like to do things our own way. And this is the moment we have all been working for to get this amazing fleet. Let's see. Actually, I don't even need all the ships. I can just take one. I can just take the big one, this one. I don't even need the rest, but we're gonna take them. I'm gonna actually take you as well. And let's take one of you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. And um, let's take this free. Where is my ship? Mm, I lost it. Just a second. It's here somewhere. It's here. It's this one. Okay, we're gonna take you. We are not gonna take anything else aside from 4 of you and the rest of you. And did I take the tanker with me? Nope, it seems I did not. Oh well, we should have enough fuel. Um, let's take. Oh, let's take them all actually. All of this. And we need more fuel. Interesting. Um, hmm. Let's make any repairs we need. Ooh, that was expensive. Okay, let's see. Aren't you fully repaired? I think this is influenced by how many ships I'm carrying with me. That's kind of weird. Speed. Hmm. Let's leave some of these ships. Oh, I do have the tanker. I'm just blind. Um. Yeah, this improved a bit, but not by a lot. I suppose this one is impacting it. Maybe I should leave, but this one is really good. Um, Outer fire accuracy, malfunction risk low. We should be. I'm gonna just take the other. I don't care. I don't care. Just whatever. We're taking it. I don't wanna be caught unprepared. And let's see. Let's make a bit of organization in here. So we don't run into anything silly. Okay, this should be okay. We're gonna go get ourselves some supplies. Let's save. We have plenty of cash, plenty of everything. And let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a fun ride. Mhm. Oh, I just wanted to elaborate something. In case you do not want to fight with all of the all of the factions, I mean to get all those expeditions, the idea is that you would have to stay around colony size 5 and disable the hazard bay to kind of grow slower and not implement any of the upgrades or anything. Just keep your I mean, upgrade the building or whatever that is, the industry, but don't put like buffs and don't enhance it with improvements like this. Just upgrades, simple upgrades and no items, and that should keep you relatively safe because then you wouldn't be taking so much of the market share and you would be around here. So they will leave you alone in case you want to do that to do the I don't know to role play your colonies. But it's debatable. And don't use any AI cores at all. And you should be okay. Now we want this. I think I'm gonna take this as well. Maybe I took too many. Whatever. We're gonna need it to repair and stuff. Um, where do we have to go? Here. The crazy thing is we actually do not need. I actually, you can do the ziggurat directly from the beginning of the game if you want, because the location is static from what I know. And I'm gonna show you the place after when the time comes. Um, but the place is always there, and it's always in the same spot. So you can just go in, take a nice army, and challenge yourself to see what happens. Okay, let's maneuver nicely. Maybe I've taken the long path, but well, what can we do? Better safe than sorry. Come on. Okay, open directory. Let's talk to this guy. This better be good, Ryan Arroyos. Looks you over disapprovingly. Remind me to take you shopping for a proper suit. I know a guy who can do wonders. Asked to help getting info for on Kelly Sastraya. Uh, is it you asking or provost or the provost? He says in a tone that says he thinks it's Baird. Doesn't matter. He slaps a hand on his desk and looks away, chewing on the problem. So, Tritakion employee, huh? It's not terribly hard to pry data out of the HR, so to say nothing of franchise poly muni services. If you know who to ask and how, he manages a half smile. And you're and you're me. He turns back to face you. After taking some real heat from the last misbegotten crash down of an operation you pulled, I'm going to need a little favor before I help you help Bayard. Okay, what kind of a favor? It's a gift. Is what it is, he says. Dead easy. I just need someone else to do it. Here, Arroyo taps a key on a data transfer interactive interface overlays your view. He's sending an archive containing a series of comms recording. This is a series of fake comms messages in which some leaky subcontractor proves that I was part of a conspiracy to hack the hegemony relay in Azaltan. Take this to someone, I don't care who, someone semi important in some pirate organization or other. Try Don or go to Keras in IMA system. Doesn't matter. Have them blackmail me with these messages. Um, you want me to help to run a convoluted disinformation campaign? Exactly, Arroyo grins and says, it will be fun. Look, they're bad fakes. I spoofed the contract ID and beat low on this junk. Didn't even send the final payment. Hegemony spies and the Tritakion pa- partner relations are already sniffing after me. So if it looks like a junior exec smelled blood and was coming after my operation by manufacturing dirt, well, it raises some questions about the veracity of the entire accusation. Doesn't matter how flimsy, my PR team gets an angle to work, you see? Sure. Wonderful. Can't wait to see who you choose. So, he says, tapping a few keys on his desk console. You have the files. Go find the pirate who will try to exploit me for all I'm worth. Arroyo grins. How about some credits to help this job along? Arroyo barks a laugh. After what Gargoyle chiseled me for on your behalf, not happening. Goodbye, Captain. Have the Astraea files for you after some roach eating brigand shows up on my comms trying to blackmail me. He disconnects his feed, leaving you in a spinning Tritakion franchise logo. That's very nice. Okay, so let's go to Don. Don shall do it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's very close. Can you fly faster, you fat sheep? Ah, we're going slow because we have so many debuffs at the moment, but it's okay. It is okay. We're consuming like a pig, but it's okay. We have plenty of those supplies. Who do we talk to? Maybe at the bar? No. Mercenary boss. Let's talk to the boss. Um, Channel clear. Go ahead. Offer to sell Arroyo fake blackmail material. You pitch the material to the pirate, a series of recorded calls between Arroyo and various parties setting up and carrying out a job to hack the Azaltan relay. The hegemony would pay well for this or someone well positioned in Tritakion. Why not dream big? Why not sell it to both? As the pirate considers your offer, and you can see the logic of the situation working across his face. I'm going to make you an offer, he says, menacing smile growing on his face. Transmit everything you've got now, and I'll have my gang blow you out of the sky. I'll have my gang. Um, oh no, anything but that. Transmitting now. Brave words for someone without a war fleet behind them. The pirate leans back and tries to give you a knowing smile. I see this isn't your first time negotiating with an intelligent operator like myself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My threat was simply a ruse to see if you were serious. And you passed the test, of course, he says, leaning forwards again. I'm going to make you an offer and you're going to take it because you're going to pay me 14k credits. I accept, he says without hesitation and wipes a sweat from his brow. Transferring credits now, transferring data now. With the data transfer complete, you watch as the pirate browses the blackmail material on his datapad with a hungry look on his face. This is, oh yes, very good. Wait till they see it will be. He seems to be noticing you again. I believe we've made a fine deal, Captain. Let's never speak of this again, yes? Anubis Glen shuts the comlink off mercifully. Nice, nice, nice. Good. So this has been completed. Now what do we have to do? We have to go back? Yeah. Let's go back. Usually I don't like this back and forth. Like go to point A, come back to point B afterwards. But in this situation, like the whole conversation just makes it so much worth it. And it's not, to be honest, it's not lame fetch quests. They do have turns and twists and really cool stuff. And you also have to be on your tiptoes. You never know what attacks you or bites you at any given moment. Full of surprises, this game. Okay, let's see. Arroyo seems genuinely amused when he answers the com. Ah, Callisto, my ruthless blackmailer returns. He pauses for a moment and chuckles to himself while scrolling through a datapad. You should see the thing they're saying about me. You'd think they caught me on the holo in the high hegemony private quarters having a. He looks up. Business, yes, of course. He tosses the datapad on the to the side. You wanted the file on Kelly Sastraya. He grins. I didn't even have to bribe the admiral at the admin at Kulan Starforge for this. Um, would you believe that we worked together a few cycles ago? There's a story there, but let me tell you about your weapons engineer. Continue. Arroyo takes on a distant look of cyber CyberAug interfacing with the HyperNet. With a nod, Arroyo summons a personal file to overlay your comms link summarizing the life and career of Astraya. A bit of an eccentric, our Callis, Arroyo says, but you can get the details later. Relevant bit is here. Looks here like she was contracting on the site for a Tritak Black project, one of them anyway, and was asked to go on site full time. Left a convincing resignation and booked a starship, the Hamatsu venture class. That one's made more than a few trips out of the court walls, scavenging special ops, a few jobs for the company here and there. Can you tell me more about the Hamatsu? Let's see. It looks like Astraea requested special modification. Arroyo raises an eyebrow. Expensive ones. I'm guessing some of this is a little extra to keep things quiet. No specs on these modifications, however. Lazy work by whoever was doing this data gathering. Looks like the ship left the Hybrasil system and turned its transponder off sometime before jumping out. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but Arroyo considers for a moment, then pages the file ahead. But what? They didn't want to be followed, says Arroyo, looking somewhere off comms. I would assume the flight plan logged with the proof of port authority is worthless. Someone has to know something, though. Data scrolling on his desk display. The Hamato is owned by one Callisto Ibrahim. Another Callisto. He looks up at you. Heard of her? No? Bit of a reputation. My former partner hired her once a while back. She lied up and down on her credential. He shrugs, but it worked out. Respect the con. Anyway, she's operating a few small fleets out of Agreus in the Arcadia system these days. Arroyo's eyes twitch in a certain way, and the display records disappear. Well, Callisto, that was fun. I've forwarded the files. If I were you, I'd try to get some information out of Ibrahim. She seems like someone who knows how to do business if the pay is right. Arroyo sits back. Now I have a reputation to obscure, if you don't mind. Good luck finding your engineer. Remember, I don't want to hear any more about this. The last thing I need is to get some company director on my case because you're stepping on their pet black project. With that, he terminates the link, leaving you in a spinning tree tachyon logo. Okie dokie, we have a better lead now. Let's see where this one takes us. Over here. Okay, let's do a nice save. And let's have a trip over there, see what's going on. We're doing a nice profit. Also, I'm kind of trying to rush this because I don't want to break the reputation with any factions before I finish the quest because then it will make it a bit hindering to traverse the core systems. But afterwards, you can just go to war with everyone, doesn't matter. But during the quest, it makes it tedious. Not impossible, but just tedious. Oh, 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 oh. What have we here? A very interesting fleet. And I think I want to fight this fleet. Um, the logic. Oh shoot! Maybe I should have. Um, I should have tried to go. Ah, damn it! Accept the com request. The comms flicker and stabilizes. The serious face of Ludwig Knight appears before you, dotted by hollow show. You are here, just as Brother Cotton foretold, he says. I met you, Callisto, and in my right hand I hold the hammer of the Lud, and in my left hand I wield the sword. Will you repent and turn from the path of evil to follow the blessed path of the Lud? There seems to be some barely restrained expectation behind his words. A slow anger distilled over years into a force more pure by far. Mm, do I know you? You worship of the twin evil Moloch and Mammon is not unseen by the path Callisto. We wield I spin, and it's fiery and It is filled with judgment. Know that servants of Moloch can be bought. You consort with betrayers. Those with no faith in their heart will sell their erstwhile comrades. Do you think Tritakion only provides information to your leak, ilk? Sorry, they know no loyalty, but that of blooded silver. Okay, we can we can bribe him with, I think it's 200k or something like that, or we can fight him. I'm gonna just bribe him right now. Yeah, the knight's face is stony. Prove your devotion now. Unburden your soul of Mammon's hackles. Transfer 100 and take even cheaper in tithe to the path of the loot. Immediately he pauses, then says smugly, "Remember that this is a sin to swear false oaths, Callisto." The knight brow furrows just a little, like he knows your answer already, savoring that he has caught you in a lie. Transfer the tithe. A console chimes, and the rough knight looks almost surprised and definitely a little disappointed. "You have chosen," he says hastily, "but I am still not sure if the path in your heart truly leads towards the path, or if this is the deceit of a coward who will give anything to save their own miserable life from judgment." That's true. The knight looks stoic once more. "It is not for me to decide now if your soul can be redeemed. It is not for any of us, but the worldly concern of your path. That is a burden chosen by Brother Cawthon. Find him. If the light of Lut truly illuminates the path before you, you will know how." He looks away annoyed. "Then you can be his problem." With that, the rogue knight snaps the comms link dark. His face hangs in the air just a moment as a blurrish after image before fading to nothing. Continue. Okay, we're gonna reload this and we're gonna fight him properly. I just forgot to turn off my transponder, but it's gonna be very soon. Still pretty cheap. I would have easily asked for like 5 million or something like that to make this fight unavoidable. So let's turn off our transponder and let's save here. And now let's see if we can bump into them again. Oh, what was that? No, never mind. Where are you? Are you kidding me? Oh, there we are. Okay. Accept. Do I know you? Shields up. Let's see. Your comms officer snaps the holofit off the knight's face, hanging like a spacer in the air for just. Okay, okay, okay. Your cool coordinates your fleet master to combat readiness status. Continue. Uh, Move to engage. Continue. And let's get you. Oh, you can't get you. I'm gonna get you. And probably one of you. Or maybe one of you. Deploy. Although I should have taken my ship. This way I can take. Oh, can I take this? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Deploy. Okay, let's see. Well, nothing interesting, but we will need to take one of those. Let's keep a close eye on you, and I'm just gonna I'm in this ship. No, what the hell happened? Why am I not in this ship? Damn it. I think I forgot to do something. I'm in this ship? No. Just, oh wait. This one is my ship. Let's auto assign. Okay, now it's good. Sorry. I didn't realize my fleet was in shambles. Now we can fight like a true professional fleet. Let's avoid extra damage. Come to Papa. Okay, shields up, continue, moving to engage. So you, and you. And maybe another you. Wait, I can take so many ships? Okay, that should be okay, I suppose. Or I could be even smarter and take this one. And one of you. So these two, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. No, this one. Deploy. So all of you go. Okay, and I'm gonna just. Oh, there is a sensor gem now. Two of them. Interesting. Well, let's just go here somewhere. I'm gonna try to take one of them. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you two are kind of low. What can we do? Okay. Come on, hurry up. I just need one sensor gem. And probably I'll take the second one if I can, but... So what I like about this game is the fact that it uses a bit of physics. So if I have velocity in one direction, I would have to turn into the opposite direction and push. Where are you going? Where are you going? You think you can mess with me? Yeah, I've placed 4 of these beauties on me. Whoa! Sorry, I didn't see you. Oh, this fight is just gonna be phenomenal. But we should be just careful because I don't have any point defense on me. Which is problematic. Okay, so I want you to go here and take care of this guy while I want you to go here and you'll do your thing. Well, I'll just push slowly and... Let's see how things are going. Bam, bam, bam. Explode? No, nothing? Oh well. Worth to try. Damn it, I move so slow in this ship. I should vent. Oh, come on, why aren't you going to attack that one? I gave you an order. Can I call more ships? I could, but I want to hold on for the bigger ones. Maybe I should destroy this one. It's over here. Uh-huh. Where are you running to? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bam. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this ship. How are we doing here? He just ate them up. I didn't even realize it. They're like all crying now. Go for this. And have some fun. While I just push and see what happens here. Oh, two loot ships. I think this one can take it down, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna try it just yet. Oh my god. Hey, 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 don't take damage like that. Okay, let's try to go in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Doesn't seem you have any point defense on you. I have these things nearby, but... What's happening over here? Maybe I should call more ships. Or not. I think we're still doing okay. Oh lol. You know what? I'm gonna go after that one. Let's throw some of this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. Whoa! I didn't see those coming at me. Okay, okay. So, now, what do we do? You, go munch this one because you're powerful. I'm gonna try to get this other one. Whoa! Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let's try to retreat. And maybe even vent. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna go down soon, but I just need to turn and reposition myself. He just stopped him dead in his track. Bam! There we go. This ship is so doomed. Yeah, yeah, you will attack it. See how powerful its shields are? Come on, get in range and attack as well. Maybe I should go behind it and try to engage its engines or something. that didn't work out as expected. Why am I moving so slow though? Ho ho ho. Let's try to... Whoops, whoops, whoops. Didn't see you there. Let's try to sneak in behind. See what we can do. Let's go. EMP him. Yeah, there we go. I don't care if I die here. Oh, well, at least the ship teleported, so that's nice. It didn't die. We should remove this. Let's see. I think it's time we call in some backup. Mm. And let's have fun seeing what happens here. Poor ship, poor ship. Bomb. No mercy. No mercy. We might collect this ship. We shall see. If we can. It's a really powerful ship. Oh, look at this. Reinforcements. What? Are you going to retreat now? I think not. Sick 'em. No, don't run away from me. Oh, I think he doesn't have any more juice in it. Oh well, what can we do? Yeah, I think they're gonna retreat. But we're going to chase. Was a good fight though. Um, Pursue them, order your second in command. There's quite a few of them. Let's send you, 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 and you, and you, and you. One made it away. Poor frigate. Consider ship recovering. I'm gonna recover this just as a memento. Oh, I'm gonna recover this as well. And the rest are just nonsense. Ah, we can recover this. Why not? Oh, no, that's an extra limit. Actually, we don't need it. Just recover this. Ah, we only lost 5, so that's good. That's good. Take everything. I'm gonna probably leave him be. He got the message. We got 2 points. Nice, 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 nice. We desperately need to repair. So I'm going to go to Asharu really quick. And we're just gonna leave our poor big ship over there. And I think right now we're gonna do something interesting. Oh, my crew is under. That's crazy. Ah, yeah, because this big animal is crazy. I think I want to leave this one, this one, this one. I'm also gonna leave this one. We're gaining something. How much can I gain? Oh, so not much. Uh, let's just keep these ships. This one is not gonna help us, but this one might. Actually, this one isn't bad either, but oh, damn it. I always hate when this happens. And now I have to assign everybody else. Well, what can we do? The point is we have more CR to play with. And everything is gonna be okay. I think this is enough. Mm. Okie dokie. Let's repair. Let's get more supplies. Okay, we should be all right. Oh yeah, this is looking way better. Um, oh, auto assign idle officers. And I think I want to take which one? Come on, where are you? Where's my little ship? There you go. This one. Okay. I think we can, but I'm not gonna take any more. What else? I wanted to add something extra here. So this has heavy armor because we have an extra point we can infuse here. So what else could we add? Integrated point defense works perfectly. Hmm. Mm. Defense, no. I could go with this one if we really want to. But I was thinking more like ship integrity 40. I think this expanded missile rack is kind of interesting to have. So integrated point and armor. Integrated. So armored mounts and integrated something. AI defense. We cannot use dedicated or the other one, where is the integrated, because they're not compatible with fire control, with distributed fire control. Okay, so our ship should be far more superior right now. These are extremely good and numerous. Yeah, I think we are ready. Okay, let's continue with our story. We're going to have another surprise afterwards. Okay. And I think we need to talk to Callisto. So, hello, this is Callisto Ibrahim of Ibrahim Interstellar Transport and Salvage. She frowns and looks you over, assessing. If you're looking for work, I've got all the pilots I need right now, but I can take your comms ID in case something comes up. Ask about Hamatsu. She narrows her eyes. Is this about Kalis Astraya? Is it? Isn't it? It is, isn't it? It is. Don't even get me started, Ibrahim sees. She charted my ship for some hush hush salvage operation, supposedly. She stressed that word with disbelief. And she comes in demanding highly unusual modification with potentially damaging hyperdrive field interactions. Well, I got her to throw in a fair chunk of hazard pay, a rush fee, and a bit more to keep quiet about it, like she wanted. You don't sound very quiet. That's true. Yeah, she scowls because disappearing with my favorite starship is a pretty big breach of contract. I'll tell whoever I damn well please. For all I know, she ran my Hamatsu into a black hole in some Tritakion Bondongle search for a more efficient drive field to license back to us poor spacers just trying to get by. Yeah. Ibrahim takes a couple of deep breaths. She turns to you, a little calmer. What's your interest in all this? I need to find out where Kalis Astraya went. I'll tell you what, I want to find her too. There'll be something in it for you if you get me anything to go on. I'd go looking myself, but Ibrahim waves a hand through the air business, bureaucracy, other commitments. Better yet, find the Hamatsu and bring it back to me. She closes her eyes, looking pained. In one piece, I hope. I got a lot of memories in that old piece of space junk. Let me get you started. My captain on the Hamatsu sent an encrypted flight plan before they left space dock. After finishing the modification, she taps a desk console. A hyperspace nav overlay appears. Hibrasil is here. The Hamatsu fueled up and planned to travel to Valak. Wherever they made it, I don't know. Whether they made it, I don't know. Out, Outer systems, no hypercoms coverage. They could have changed course. The red added Tritakion engine was tight-lipped about her intentions and ensured that the contract had my captain bound to follow changes in flight plan by her order. Ibrahim swipes the display away, and it is replaced by a schematic of the Hamatsu. With certain additions to the drive field instructions highlighted. These are the modifications she had done. If we're agreed that you'll find the Hamatsu for me, Captain, she looks to you, waiting for an answer. I'll find it. So the thing is, this is kind of a specific important point in the quest. We can actually use the Hamatsu to give it to Kanta to solve our issue with the attacks on our colony. But this will obviously anger this captain, Ibrahim. Ibrahim nods, frowning. And we can do other things with the ship. But the important thing is, like, if we return it back here, we're gonna get a nice boost of cooperation from her and a rise with the faction. But again, we're at the max cooperating. I mean, with the status of the faction. She returns her focus to the schematics, zooming in. I've had my techs have a look. It seems to be an addition, an enhancement to the drive field. Press a button and it pumps in a lot of energy all at once, pushes the envelope into a strange harmonic. Theoretically, it won't do anything hazardous to the ship, but messing with the default settings of the hyperdrive is never a good way to stay in this business or alive. Continue. Ibrahim shakes her head. I figure Titakion engineer. Um, Maybe she knows what she's doing, and I could get a cut in on it. What a fool I was. Anyway, I've sent you the schematics in case it helps with the search. That's all I have, Captain, she says. Not hopeful, but not resigned. All I can say is burn hard, burn bright. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, let's save here. Because we're going to have to go all the way over here, which is gonna be a pain. Do I even have enough fuel? 2000. Yeah. Well, we're gonna just burn a lot of unnecessary fuel by going there, but I'm not in the mood to leave all of these ships. Good. And I think we might encounter the next fleet. Oh, leave me alone. Okay, let's go there and see what we can do. Let me do an extra save here in space. You never know what attacks us in space. And we have a long road ahead. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting way of placing that system over there. Come on, come on, come on. Don't get me stuck now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can take this. That is very, very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that shortcut our way through to get to the nebula, which is quite in a remote place. Let's try to avoid the storms. Go like this. Ouch. Damn, where is this nebula? Ah, pretty far. Nebula. Why did you set yourself so far? Mm-hmm. Okay. Or maybe I don't know. This takes us back. Ah, just a second. Okay, let's go. And we have to look for something in here, which I don't know exactly what. Oh, maybe here. Oh, there we go. Now, this fleet is gonna be a pain. And you cannot avoid this fight. So you have to be prepared. And as you can see, they have S mods on them. But this is gonna be a treat. Let's see how we go. Accept the com. Um, Chantira, or Thanos. Oh my god, the names. The comms open and you are faced with a dead-eyed mercenary captain. Callisto, she says, you know, you have been looking in places that you should not be looking, talking to people you should not be talking to, asking questions that you should not be asking. Your death will be a lesson for others. She moves with unconcerned deliberation to switch off the comms. Wait, who are you working for? The Merc pauses at your words, and you see a wave of consideration pass over her face at your lack of understanding. She reproaches you, the company, of course, the only one that matters. Tritachyon, naturally. So stop, I can pay you off. You could pay me, Callisto, all the credits in the sector, she says in near monotone. But you do not understand. I am a weapon. I have been bought, aimed, and fired towards you. Nothing can change that. The Merc reaches for the comms disconnect switch again. Goodbye, Captain. That's a really cool line. Okay, dokie. Let's see how we'll engage into this. Moving to engage, continue. So, oh shoot, I don't think I've taken the ship. Oh, I did. But I didn't place myself into it. Perfect. Okay, deploy. Come on, go in, go in. It's cool that you have this little ship that goes inside the ship and you can control it. Okie dokie, let's see what we can do here. So we have a sensor gem over here. You stay with him, you stay with him. And I'll just do my stuff. And I'll try to distract some of them. Because this is a really tough fight. You might actually... Hehehehe. Yeah, you can't do anything to me, but I cannot do either anything to you either. Which is good, which is good. Mm. Okay, let's chase these guys out. I think you're going to focus on this and... Oh, no, 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 no! I didn't know they can take me out of... Oh my god! How did that happen? Okay, that's new. Never mind. I think I should have brought lasers. But this will do, this will do. Yeah. Okay, you should probably just go and attack as well. Ah, this is gonna be problematic. But this is cool. This has a lot of range. Come on, jump. Jump on him. One more jump. One more jump. There we go. Oh! We've taken some damage to them. Yes. Good job. Okay, we're doing okay. Well, as okay as we can possibly do. Let's see if we can call some reinforcements here. I'm not gonna risk it. I think these ships would do their job just right. Let's focus both of you on this one. I think the Paragon is doing quite alright. because it keeps them suppressed with the lasers. And when they when they get out of phase, they get snapped and zapped. So that's nice. Somebody retreated? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Have no mercy. Yeah, you keep throwing those things at me, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna catch you. Okay, now this is starting to become annoying here. Uh, let's try to change course. Why don't you have your shields up? What are you waiting for? I don't know, the AI in this game kind of makes some really weird stuff. It's like, I'm not getting attacked, so I'll drop my shields. Good job. Yeah. There we go. That was a nice hit. You're having a hard time catching him. But I would really love to have these dooms in my fleet. Again, having a fleet full of phase ships, it's going to be difficult to maintain. They're very expensive, but also very profitable and very powerful if used right. But obviously they cannot take a very big fleet. I mean, they can with surgical precision, but you have to be careful. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Look at it. Nice. Why aren't you attacking these ones? Anyway. You should be focusing on him. This isn't looking good. Come to this one. I think we might lose this ship. Damn. Ah, you jumped straight into it. Good job. Well, at least we destroyed that one. As I said, very powerful fleet, if you know how to use it right. This one doesn't have a lot of defenses. Oh my god, he doesn't relent! He might kill it. Oh, good job! Proud of you. Oh, did the other one escape? I don't see it. Oh yeah, we destroyed it. Nice! Let's see if we can recover something out of it. Well, we got our point across. Don't mess with us because we'll destroy you. I think we can even call reinforcements at this point. This one has a broken engine. Poor thing. Both of them have it. What happened to you guys? Did you run out of CR? Oh, you retreated. It's... Oh, you didn't. But I think you can't because you're just going in circles. Ah, it's okay. Oh, you're almost dead. That's your problem. You're disabled. Super. Super duper. Um, pursue them. Order my second in command. There we go. And maybe we get these ones as well. Leadership recovery. Gonna. Where are your S mods though? They didn't give it to us? I'm just gonna recover this. Interesting. Interesting that you don't get the S mods. I don't have any more story points. We might get some, but nah, well, what can I do? Recover. Besides, we can produce a lot of dooms. But these are more like trophies. Pick through the wreckage. Nice, nice, nice. Take all. Consider ship recovery. Yeah, I know. Begin. It's okay if we have one extra ship here and there. We're going to mothball you. Oh, it's taken just a little bit of damage. We didn't take even an S mod. This one got... whatever. This one survived. I'm very impressed with this ship. Really good stuff. Okay. Now the question is where we have to go. Maybe I could have talked to them, but whatever. It's here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, I know. We consume more. Maybe it's near the black hole. Or maybe not. Maybe we have to go. Wait. Get a lead on the whereabouts. You've learned that the flight plan of ISS Hamatsu, the ship chartered by Kyalis Astraya, led by the. Maybe we need to talk to them. Hmm. They ran away. But where would they be? Hmm. Just a second. Um. Shoot, there is a hidden probe here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I so do love hiding hidden probes. Are you for real? I don't know where that freaking thing is. I hope it's not somewhere here because I'm gonna rage. And I didn't bring us the fuel for this, but this doesn't help much. Come on, it must be nearby. Oh, I found it. Let's save. Closer approach reveals the crumbled mess of a stealth clattering torn from the hull of a drifting in near orbit. Whoever put this platform here did not want it to be found, but a small meteor swarm or perhaps light weapon fire thwarted their efforts. Radiation sensors indicate damage nuclear battery within. No significant artificial EM activity is apparent. Investigate the instrument platform. Your bridge display focuses on figures in hard suit deploying from a work drone to swarm the probe. Equipment cases and fed lines trailing, your operations chief grumbles over the comms, enforcing strict call and response procedures in accordance with safety protocols. The salvage team soon discovers a non-standard miniaturized relay core at the center of the probe structure. Your ops chief turns from a console to give you that look which says this salvage job just got a lot more interesting. What you found there, chief? Your ops chief leads you through a live compilation of the Salvo's investigation. The hypercom core is formed from once carefully arranged loops of dense superconducting material, now bent and punctured by small impacts. Its delicate conduits seared by radiation. The sophisticated post-collapse engineering is junk, but its presence indicates the involvement of a major power player in sector politics. Tritakion. After a salvage team returns, their attendant cargo drone package with the recovered data cores, your technicians get to work pulling data from the damaged memory. The results are scrambled mostly. Your techs manage to find a few archives frozen in unencrypted temporary memory. Logistics requests for basic supplies, fuel, construction materials typical of remote outposts. Your comms officer proudly presents you with two mentions of the surname Astraea, presumably Kelly's Astraea, in the logs, and even better, the last target of this com link, a seemingly insignificant point in hyperspace. It looks like she was in the core worlds at the other end of this request. Your com officer reports this confirms that the Black Project was operating in this system and Astraea was involved. And what of the destination of the Hamatsu and Astraea current location? The hyperspace coordinates beacon. So now we have to go over here, which is seemingly nowhere. Initially, when I played this mission, it didn't show here, so you would have to kind of look around for it. Oh, what's this? Never mind. I thought it was a ship. But you get the idea. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a blast now. But before we do anything, we're just gonna go to Corvus actually. And we're just gonna leave our ships and whatever we have. Oops. And we'll see what we do from there, because this next part is gonna be a bit tricky to do, but really cool. And it's the last boss fight, and then we still have one more quest, but we'll do that next time. It's the last quest is just meh, not complicated, but meh. I mean, it's very useful, the last mission. I'm understating it, but it's not so action packed as what we have right now. I need to find a way that we can traverse easy. Maybe we can puncture through here. Yeah, that seems to have done the trick. Let's save our progress. So we're gonna leave our ships, we're gonna refuel and what have you. Whoa. Yeah. Not gonna do that. Whew, that was quite far. Really awesome mission in my opinion, really awesome fight. I don't like this part. Let's go. Gonna take some damage, but what can we do? Hmm, we're almost home. Are we? Nope. Not even close. Well, it's nice cruising along, chilling, surviving storms, drinking some cocktails, listening to music, just cool stuff. Hmm. Come on. I've taken damage right over here. It's okay, it's okay. No. Oh, let's enable our thing. Okay, now let's get rid of the extra ships. Pam. I'm gonna keep you. Okay, so now I don't understand why they apply them to this, but not to these ones. Maybe I should put them at the end. Whatever. Um, let's repair. Let's buy more supplies. Whoa, our fuel is almost gone. That's problematic. Well then, what we can do is go and refuel really fast. Over here. So yeah, we've used a lot of fuel. I know. But it was useful in the long run. Now nobody's gonna bother us. Ow. Syndrian seems to have a little problem there. But it's okay. Let's take this, and this. Whoa, we've consumed quite a lot. Minimal. Good. And now we are ready for the last mission. Let's do it. For the last part of this mission, I mean. What allow? What is wrong with you? The hell? Why did you do that? I didn't have any illegal stuff on me. Weird. Perhaps he didn't like something related to my ships? I don't know. Never happened to me. I mean, Hegemony does that from time to time, but I never expected other factions to do this. You learn something new every day. Guess it was one of those surprise inspections. Oh, a blip. Nah. So this place always stays here. So if you want to find it, it's just above Ima in this little corner, whatever. Uh, this is gonna be tough. So in order to get here, you have to activate the traverse jump. It's not obvious, but when you're here, just traverse it and you'll jump in. It's like a pocket space. Now, we have a derelict ship here. And if we explore it, it's the Hamatsu. The initial salvage team sweep fields. What's left of Kelly's Astraea identifies through the biometric data in her Tritakion personal record. She is quite deceased. A large cache of credits is found in her quarters in a shielded case. The hold of the Hamatsu are packed with supplies and fuel. Much of it is recoverable. The law of salvage rule even here. You recall the Callisto Ibrahim mentioned an affinity for the Hamatsu. If you return this leaky tomb of a hull to her, you could expect a reward. Ship captains sometimes get funny ideas about their first real command, but if Ibrahim is willing to pay, we're gonna get 50,000 credits. If not recoverable, the ship will be scuttled. Okay, okay, okay. Consider ship recovery. Bam, recover, leave. Now, the thing is, this place is quite huge, but somewhere in the north, um, or northeast actually, somewhere in the northeast, here there is a cache of supplies with very special weapons, the Omega weapons that we have already collected. And I'm not sure if we can check that afterwards, but we'll look. Anyway, we're gonna get it. Okay, let's go do. Okay, as you can see, this is moving towards us. And we do not know what it is, but we shall find out pretty soon. So the captain class construct appears to be a phase ship due to the presenting future comms to the type, though its design is otherwise exotic. There also appears to be small bright EM sources, only partially overlapping the visual spectrum. Your sensor officer reports. They periodically appear and disappear and dissipate in a volume of in encompassing the mysterious ship. Your bridge crew murmurs speculation between their stations. A new form of shielding, mm, microsat thruster bursts. Your sensors officer shakes their head. You order a high resolution scan perform and raw data placed into secure storage. Detailed scan unknown vessel acquired. Continue. Your attention stays at the presentation, at the impression of something not unlike distant music insinuating itself into your consciousness, as it is a chorus was singing as if a chorus was singing at some great distance, their voices brought to you by a chance gust of wind. When you attempt to focus on the music, the impression slips away. You become suddenly aware that your bridge crew is staring expectantly, waiting for your next command. Excuse me. Supra적 zigurat. The opposing ship maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. Your fleet is too large, okay, obviously. So this is the ship. It's only one ship, but just like the Omega, we're gonna have fun. Okay, continue. So we're going to take you, 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 and you. Deploy. And you're going to defend this. You're going. Well, actually, you're going to defend this. And you're actually going to defend this. And I'm gonna just try to distract it. Whoa! Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. It's time for you guys to do something amazing for me. Just and just be cool about it. As you can see, it's a cool face ship. Very powerful weapons. And these things are like a swarm of missiles. So we're just distracting it to keep everybody focused on this ship. Okay, so now they'll engage. Ha ha ha, you cannot hit me. Come on, activate your shields. Oh my god. They should vent. Okay, we need everybody to attack. This is a very powerful ship. Okay, but it's not focusing me though. If I go in closer. Okay. What's wrong with my ship? It's not working as intended. Whoa. Good. Whew. Yeah, it took quite a beating there. But we get the ship now. Your forces were able to gain a complete victory in the last engagement. A final terrific explosion blanks the external visual pickups. A few seconds later, bookups are extruded through the hole. Backups, sorry. Your sensor officer reports in a hushed voice that no escape pods were detected, leaving the ship at any point. Your fleet approaches the derelict ship. The broken phase vessel, now quite dormant, is drifting through space. Explore. Your salvage team docks shuttle at various entry points along the vessel massive hull. After a few tense minutes, reports starts to come in. The vessel is heavily damaged, and though uh, of exotic design, it is theoretically recoverable. Your operations chief reports that for all of the fancy hull future, it is clear that the ship requires a crew to operate, but there are no traces of a crew, not even a single body caught in the battle damage, and the escape pods are all in their berths. The operation proceeds with telemetry feeds, salvos, reports, and authorization orders follow up around you. Though the bridge of your flagship, you catch yourself listening for that unheard music in a quiet moment and shake your head just as the com requests from your chief engineering appears, bringing you back to your Revire? Revire? Revire. Okay. You accept as a matter of course. Captain, if I understand half of these systems, this ship is truly one of a kind. Your chief engineer speaks with genuine excitement. I found a device that appears to generate and control. I'm not sure that either is the right word, really. These swarming modes, the EM anomalies, the device appears to have two stages. The first, as I've described, and what appears to be a later addition, which is unfortunately damaged beyond repair. Judging by the complexity of the components and the bizarre discharge patterns, This is the work of a team of specialists doing bleeding edge work. It's amazing. A device like this, it's simply unheard of nowadays, except your engineer looks uh, abashed suddenly. Rumors, people talk. The chief engineer clears their throat. They continue. I think I can get the main part of this device working again, though I can't claim to understand why it works. Not at all. The ship itself will be fit to fly too if we do the usual repairs. Should we proceed with recovering? Recover the ship. And now we can get this super amazing ship. It's overpowered in my opinion. And you should fly it yourself because the AI doesn't do a good job. And it's very situational. It consumes a lot of combat readiness. So the TSS Xenorfica is now part of your fleet. So if we take a look at it, well, we need to repair it. But anyway, uh, yeah, it can carry a lot of stuff on it, and mainly in the front. And it has this energy modes deal heavy EMP damage to the ships and obliterate fighters and missiles. So it's extraordinarily powerful. Um, and you can fit it however you wish. I personally do not like using it because it's too overpowered, and most ships, even this one, is super overpowered. On its own, it can take down a lot of ships. If you have two of these, nothing can stand in their way. The only problem it will be the combat readiness if you have two of these. Um, but yeah, this is a very cool face ship, and it's nice to pilot afterwards, but it's expensive and ah, it's very situational. And it also doesn't have a lot of place ports, but you can put on some really powerful things on it. Now, let's see if we can find that cache. North. So it should be northeast somewhere, if I remember correctly. Mm, yeah, it could be anywhere here because it's pretty freaking far. There it is. And you can only find this if you look on the wiki. Otherwise, you'll have to explore it or use this thing. This thing might work, but meh, meh. Heavily shielded cache. I don't think we have to fight this, do we? Oh, we do. Engage the automated. Transfer the command. Continue. You do your job. Deploy. Go meet your little brothers and sisters there. These are nothing. Now. No chance. Instant death. This is starting to panic now. How powerful this is. They can't even be stopped. Damn. No chance. No chance. Even with a normal fleet, you can destroy them. So consider ship recovery. Well, no. So look what we get. Oh. No, wait. This is from the ships. Now we get the the salvage. Look at these beauties. We can never have enough of these beauties. Still not the most strong ones, but still, it's good. It's good. So there we go. We have finished the main quest. And from here it's just, let's see, I think we still have to go and do the final dialogue. Actually, I'm just gonna go directly to Galatia. Because I think if we have the I cannot. We have to jump. I forgot. If we have the ship in our inventory, they will make some remarks about it. Do I have enough people? Yeah. And we're gonna finish after this part. And there is one more mission afterwards, but that one is just easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, we can also deliver the Hamatsu. Let's go deliver the Hamatsu. Always nice to deliver it. I'm not going at full speed. Pum pum pum. There is a little hole here. Up, up, up. Yeah, we had quite a few battles today. 3 battles, 3 powerful battles in a row. Nice. Okay, let's give the Hamatsu back. Also, let's repair. Can we see the ship now? Yeah, looks much better, you see? Very beautiful design. Still needs a bit of a shape up here, and I mean, we need to restore it. 2 million! No problem. No problemo, Cavaliero. And we can put a lot of stuff on it. Never mind. You can play with the loadout however you wish. Ibrahim looks excited and launches into her speech without even a greeting. If my sensors and the orbital navigation registers do not deceive me, you have my starship, the Hamatsu. Captain, thank you. I'll give you the 100k credits now, and we can call it a done deal. Oh, I thought it was 50k. Or maybe, who knows. You don't even have to bring it into a repair yard. I'll handle everything. I've already got the replacement hyperdrive in my warehouse and some excellent engineering on call. Transfer the Hamatsu. Ibrahim beams. Thank you, Captain. Now, if you don't mind, I have a lot of work to do. She reaches for the disconnect button, then pauses. If you ever need some work, give me a call. New jobs come up all the time, and a capable captain is worth their weight in credits. Nice. And we also get her as um, a, f- a contact. But she's high. I thought she was very high. I don't know. The very high thing is very weird. It's very rare. Perhaps it applies in certain situations. I don't know. Yeah, we have finished this. Nice, nice, nice. Now let's go to Galatia Academy. Finish our beautiful quest. Still a pretty cool quest. And a lot to read. Damn, this is like an entire book here. You had to. Oh, they didn't. It didn't touch me. That's nice. Uh, Open the com directory and let's talk directly. Captain, I am very pleased that you have returned with this valuable data. And she pulls up a schematic of the Ziggurat class prototype. This fantastic prototype, the manta ray design, spins slowly between you and the provost. She seems to be rubbing two fingers together, contemplating the thing before her. The starship itself is irrelevant. You may keep it. Uh, Great. Thanks. Braid continues. It is the anomalous device within that interests me, and of course, these modes that it appears to create. We've taken the thorough scans and will be able to create experimental variations before long. Corey has been reviewing sensor data. Let me have her to explain. The provost taps her desk console and the display splits to display the Corey. Okay. Provost, yes. Oh, Captain Callisto, of course. You just arrived. Corey seems flustered. I was discussing the scientific value of the find with the captain here, says Provost Bert. We had just arrived on the topic of these anomalous modes. A certain subsystem of the ziggurat display is highlighted, and an approximation of the strange dancing lights appears surrounding the display. Oh yes, for our preliminary analysis, it does not appear to be a weapon system exactly. I mean, Corey looks down, manipulating the display via datapad. She focuses on the two-stage anomalous device, which scales up to fill the shady display. It has been weaponized, but I don't think this is a weapon. It's too, she continues her words, unfocused, general purpose. You can see elements of hyperdrive core technology here. A section flashes at Corey's touch, as well as something resembling an Arthon coil that stabilizes p-space induction, right? Another portion flashes. If you squint, maybe. Is that a phase coil? Corey looks impressed. Yes, but also no. Let me back up, she says, rubbing her eyes. It's as though the Tritakion team stumbled upon a breakthrough in, well, we don't know exactly what yet. And someone told them to turn it into a weapon system. Analysis, the implication of what we're detecting. I mean, with the instruments we have, we'll need to construct new ones. What we are seeing is unprecedented in terms of even state of the art domain era technology. Corey looks away, thinking for just a moment. Publicly acknowledged technology anyway. She turns back to the display, summoning a recording of the mode swarm. And the apparent flocking behavior, though the word implies volition, which you're not even sure is. Baird raises a hand to stop the word tumbling from Corey. That's enough. I understand, Corey. Your team has a lot of work to do, and we shall ask Gargoyle to trace what information exchange Thomas Calicor made with the Tritakion specific to applications within this Project Ziggurat. Corey nods. We'll get back to it. She closes down the display of the ziggurat device and looks to you. This is incredible, Captain. Thank you for this opportunity. She signs off. Despite her inexperience, she performed well under the pressure. Baird observes with a note of pride. Our hardware team is struggling to follow her pace. Before we conclude, she says, I must, of course, see to your compensation. She taps out a command sequence. 150k, that's nice. There will be more for you to do here before long, Captain, she says. Unbelievable things. Baird smiles, looking uncharacteristically satisfied, and closes the com link. We gain one story point. Yeah, you gain that when you're doing quests and stuff also. And I think we need to wait for a while, and then there is another quest. Uh, let's see if Gargoyle has anything to say. Oh, Sebastian appears looking anxious, which is not unusual, Captain, whoever I just spoke with, well, there's something to be said for calm courtesy. And oh, I should say hello. I hope you are well. Before you can answer, he continues, I apologize, but Provost Bert wants to meet with you and it's important. That is to say, the partisans to your previous involvement in the study of the Galatia Academy. He pauses for a moment to let this sink. So, do please come meet the provost at your the earliest convenience. Thank you, Captain. Okay. Um, I'm gonna save a copy just in case something goes weird. And we're gonna continue from here on in the next episode. I think that will be the last episode because there isn't much left to do. And after that, ah, I think the game is kind of done. But still, we did quite a lot of progress today. We played with some really powerful ships. We've had some fun with the loadouts. Yeah, nice. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining this session. Hope you liked it. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye, 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 bye.